Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be working on building and testing decks for the special challenge I'm going to be doing with Ian sometime in the near future. So, my team is SpaceGodzilla, Mothra, and Giant Unknown Creature. Today, we're going to be looking at SpaceGodzilla, and going to go into the deck builder here. So, I have a SpaceGodzilla that I played back in set 3 that does focus a lot on having just SpaceGodzilla cards, extra monsters for rage, a few battle cards to kind of, well, basically recur from the discard pile. So battle cards that I don't mind discarding for crystals, and then a collection of strategies. Although I did very well this last weekend with a different SpaceGodzilla deck, so I'm thinking I'm going to actually try importing that and see how it does. I call it Space Ghidorah because rather than focusing on SpaceGodzilla monsters, it has a large collection of King Ghidorah monsters to get the King Ghidorah 2023. The rank 23 King Ghidorah is online. 2023 is -1 Godzilla. Alright. So, since I have it on decklog, all I've got to do in the sim is actually go to this import from decklog, and I can copy my deck's webpage and say import. There we go. Same monster deck, but now you can see mostly King Ghidorah. I have a few SpaceGodzilla monsters for Entra's effects that I think will come in handy. And then we've also got quite a few more battle cards in here. So it kind of a combination of using SpaceGodzilla with the Ghidorah deck that a lot of people kind of know. We're going to if I can get the O in there. Space Ghidorah. Save that like that. Okay. So, 2 steps are all battle cards. We've got a one of this Godzilla 72 in order to try and get some early counters without maybe having to rely on the God of Destruction counterattack, especially if they're not raging. Also can be used as a 2-step. So all of our 2-steps are battle cards plus these 2 gravity beams. This is a great Ghidorah name. It's proven itself to be a really good battle card. 2 Gams, because rage reduction is just a really powerful card in general. And then I do like Godzilla Earth. I need to, when I'm playing this, remember that Godzilla Earth sits in 8 and 3 because I sometimes put good cards like the Ghidorahs and the Gams into Zone 8, and then I realize I have to crush them with this Godzilla. And then I've only got 3 of these 23s in here, because even with, what is it? 10, 13, 16, 19 monsters, 23 total King Ghidorah names to help with this. I don't know if, I feel like if I had 4, I would end up bricking in my hand a lot. So I have it to 3 because I think 3 will be a suitable number. We've got Heat Rays, of course. So from the King Ghidorah deck, you've got 3 Heat Rays. It normally has the 3 King Ghidorahs. We've gone down to 2 of them, and then the Oxygen Destroyer. This, of course, has 2 gravity beams for a little extra control, and it's just kind of a good 2-step if you're looking for something to put in the deck. It can go into any deck as just like extra 2-steps if you're short of any. Definitely want to have 4 of these. It'll give me 20,000 counter power with 3 crystals. And then I've got 2 of these Godzilla and its son on Monster Island to protect my crystals at key junctures where I just want to make sure that I have them in play on my next turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to the menu, and we're gonna use this Space Ghidorah. We're gonna play against ourselves, so I'll be running both the Space Ghidorah deck and the Bungler. I'm using Ian's version of the Bungler because most likely he's going to be using his Blue Godzilla will be a Bungler. He could end up just doing the Blue Good Stuff deck, but I'm gonna test it against. I can test it against both. Really, I can do the Godzilla discard as well. So we're gonna start with this one though. All right, my turn. We have got no 2-steps, but that's okay. This one actually kind of likes to have just start out with a 1-step, honestly. That's not too bad for Space Godzilla. So I'm going against blue. Theoretically, I don't know if he's going Bungler or not, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invade with my Heat Ray. And I'm going to discard one of those cards to give myself a crystal. I'll go ahead and put the crystal in Zone 1. I'm going to save this for in case they end up playing small evolution cards, because I don't want them to evolve into their bigger cards. Alright. And then we will go ahead and we'll gain rage off of that Space Godzilla, gain rage off of that King Ghidorah, and you're noticing that this 23's rank is going down little by little, so now it's a 19, because we've got two of the Ghidorah names in our discard now. Then that's all we can do, so we're going to end our turn in 3, and now we've drawn more, and we're... So this is what I'm talking about. I only have 3 in the deck, and so it's probably good I don't have a 4th one, because if I have 4 of them in my hand, it could be really bad. And this, I don't want to play if he ends up being a Bungler. Alright, looking up at the Bungler deck, we are basically setting up for kind of an ideal play. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to invade using this GAM 2-step, and then we're just going to gain rage off of all of those monsters. Alright. We're not going to play that strategy, but we're already well on our way to being able to use it for the win. So we'll go ahead and end the main phase. Now it's my turn, and now I'm pretty sure, if I didn't already see it, but now I can basically assume that I am in fact playing the Bungler. That means that this does not really do me much good. I also don't actually have the counterattack, which I do need. I'm going to definitely need it to counter his rank 1. So we're going to go ahead and we will invade 1 using this Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. And we will discard one of those to generate a crystal. Oh, let's see. Crystal placement could be... Not sure. I'm going to go ahead and put the crystal in 3. And then we will gain 1 rage. And then we will pass the turn. I've got to... Oh, gonna have to crush that crystal. Alright. I might end up just countering him with battle cards. Or countering this with battle cards. Alright. So here, 2 crystals. Do I... Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and play this and destroy... I don't actually have any heat rays in this Bungler deck, so we're going to go ahead and destroy the one in Zone 1. And then we will... Oh, you know what? We want to play this over top. Gain rage. Gain rage. Invade with this battle card, destroying that second crystal. Since we didn't have a two-step. Alright, end main phase. Although both of those might be online soon. Okay. As the SpaceGodzilla player, playing crystals at this point does nothing for me because his rank 1 monster will in fact destroy all of them. So I will gain rage with those two cards. Bungler really does turn online at 7, so invading doesn't really do me any good. These are still at 13. I need a few more names, but I might not get them. Alright. So we will go ahead and end there and see what happens. It's possible that this was just not good for me. Okay. Now, Bungler, they're in 6. How many are in my discard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. So I can't actually play the GAM yet. Well, I can play the GAM. But you know what? I think in this situation, my opponent is in 6. I will be in 6. My opponent's in 6. I'll be in 7 on my next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and rage there and end the turn rather than invade and put myself in 8. And now we've got that with no crystals to use. And we still can't play those. So, they're at 20. So we've got that guy. And then I'm going to have to unfortunately do the Desghidorah in order to counter him. You have to always assume that when blue is in 7, they're going to have some way to destroy Zone 8, whether it be a Burning Godzilla's Rampage or something else. So we will go ahead and play Desghidorah there. And do I think I'm going to play this to get it out of my hand. Alright, and then we will move to the counter step. This gets countered. Alright. Now, from here, GAMs can come down, these can come down, that can come down. And no 23s have been played yet. We've got 2 bios in the discard, so yeah, we're definitely going to be playing this. Oh, they did. SpaceGodzilla didn't rage. Okay, so go ahead and place our GAM there. I suppose I could have had more counter power, but if I kept the tentacles around. We're gonna do this. Then we'll rage twice. I don't think invasion is even necessary here, although, yeah. Alright, so we will go ahead and move to counter step, which will counter that SpaceGodzilla. And then gets pushed back to destroying our Godzilla Earth. And these are reset. And I need to start getting crystals. So, going to invade one using that, and I'm going to place a crystal in zone 7. I will also now use this heat ray to get rid of 8 and 3. I will gain rage. And next turn, as long as that crystal doesn't get destroyed, because this guy destroys zones 1 through 5, if I get a 2-step, then I'll be able to get another counter in. Maybe. I will end our main phase. Alright, so that is what I need. Oh, but that's good too. But going forward 2 is not great. So... Do I invade 1 and have 1 less rage? Push them back. Have 7. Okay. Keep these 2 in hand for the removal of zone 8 from 7. So yeah, we'll go ahead and invade 1. Actually, we'll invade 1 using this. Not gonna discard for that effect. They're gonna crush it anyway. I'm also going to skip the rage reduction because we'll have it without the rage reduction. We'll go ahead and play the battle, or play a strategy card. And now we have more threat. Discard a card. No, we'll skip that too. Gain rage off of that card. We're gonna go ahead and why? Oh, I can't play the battles because they're not high enough. Whoops. I could have had them. Or could I? No. It'd be at 18, so I wouldn't have had the counter no matter what happened anyway. So we'll just push them back to 3. Oop. Oh, there's Ghidorah names in there still. Crazy. Not enough, though. And we've got to... Okay, the important question is, do we have a 2-step anywhere? We do not. So... get rage. We're gonna go ahead and invade that one. And just in case, we'll put the crystal there, but I don't think that this SpaceGodzilla is going to win this time. That's still at 11. We need 2 more in there. Alright, end the main phase. And then, as it so happens, destroy that one, invade for victory. So this was not a good showing for the SpaceGodzilla at all. Let's see if it was just unlucky, or if it's just kind of a bad matchup into the bungler. Alright, so again, we're going to go ahead and invade one. We really don't have very many good things up. We'll discard this SpaceGodzilla to create a token. We will then end the turn. Alright. Bungler doing bungler things. Bungler is going to invade to... Oh, hold on a second. Do they have... They do not. Okay, invade 2. Gain rage. And pass turn. Just be big. Alright. Still no 2 steps, so... And this isn't actually getting anywhere, so I'm going to go ahead and invade using that so it doesn't get stuck in our hand. I will discard a King Ghidorah. I'll place a token in 7 is probably bad. We will rage with that. Should have placed the token in 2 or 3 again. We're going to go ahead and that's all we can do there, so we'll end the main phase. Alright. Now they've got a burning and that, so... Going to invade with that. We're going to go ahead and play this strategy. Oh, I missed my opportunity. I should have played that. Alright, so we're going to destroy that one. Play a monster. Should have done that one before I invaded, so I could have destroyed both crystals again. We'll go ahead and gain rage off of that, gain rage off of this. And we will end our turn. And it's just looking bad for us. In this matchup, what would be helping us? Because mostly it's, our crystals just keep getting destroyed. So... We will invade with that. We will discard that to make a token. We will go ahead and end our main phase there. Because they sort of fell behind. So I can do that. Okay, so 2 bio names in the discard. Oh, just not looking good. 16. This will make 11. That's going to give us 6. All right. Gonna play this here. Putting tentacles there. I've got the Burning Godzilla's Rampage, so we're gonna go ahead and put this this one there. We will gain 3 rage. I suppose there could have been an argument for invading one to destroy that crystal. But we will go ahead and from there move to the counter step. Alright. SpaceGodzilla now has a chance to play a God Destruction counterattack. So we are going to go ahead and invade 2. I will generate a crystal here. I will generate a crystal here. We're going to go ahead and gain 2 rage. And then we will also play this, which gets us exactly to 20. So on the bungler side, I should have invaded and just ended up in 8, just to get rid of that 1 crystal. And then we'll move to the counter step. And they now have that. Alright. So we're going... Do we want to push them back? Is the question. We don't have a 2-step as the bungler, but we can, in fact, just destroy all the crystals to hold off for more time. So we will go ahead and invade using this Millennium. I will discard that monster to destroy all of their crystals. I'll rage 3 times. And yeah, from there we're gonna end. And now we'll go to this one. We're in kind of a bad place with no crystals. At this point, though, invading 2 doesn't make much of a difference versus invading 1. So I'm going to go ahead and generate 2 more crystals by invading 2. And we're going to put them up here so they can't just be demolished by that guy. Or in retrospect, I could have actually kept them alive by using that, but we'll save it for later, I guess. We will go ahead and rage 3 times. And at that point, we're just going to be holding. Alright, bungler. Oh, they're an 8, so King of the Monsters is coming down. Boom. I don't need 2 of those. Or I could. Okay, so here's what bungler is going to do. That. Ah, it thought I discarded it to reduce the rage by 1. Ah, I should have read the effects. That's okay. We'll just do that. We were going to go up to our 50,000 and just have an unmanageable amount of rage. And if they're stuck there and they can't move forward, actually they might be able to. So, alright, well we'll see here. Boy, that's just incredibly sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can play a Gam, but we can't reduce their rage with it. We can not, unfortunately, Oxygen Destroyer because there is 3 rage, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. For here, don't need those monsters. And then we're just going to have to end our main phase, and on Bungler's turn, they win. Alright, so SpaceGodzilla not doing so great against Bungler. We're going to go back out to the main menu and see how it does against King Ghidorah. Because the important part is, it just has to win against one of the decks. Alright. This is already looking a lot better. Well, sort of. We've got a whole bunch of 2-steps. I'm not particularly thrilled about tossing into the discard, but we're going to invade 2 with that guy. We will in fact discard this King Ghidorah and this let's crystal here, and then we'll discard that King Ghidorah, and we will place a crystal here. We'll just 1 and 2. At which point we will then end our turn and pass to the Ghidorah player, who is going to most definitely play a Dorat. Oh, let's go ahead and put it in 6. We're going to invade with that guy. Oh, bad mills on Ghidorah's part. And then we gain rage with those 2. Potentially coming back with the Dorat. Ending the main phase there. And that's a good one to see. My turn. We do have this one now, which would be good. So we can actually get our God of Destruction counterattack in now, which will help us against their stacking. So they're in 4. How do we want to do this? If we invade 2 and generate 2 crystals to kind of buoy ourselves against things, what would that look like? I would have to discard one of these 2. And then, so do I play both of, invade with this, discard those 2, I have no rage? I'm not sure how much I like that. I think it's better to invade with 1. Still only have 1 rage though. I could also theoretically toss this one. Alright. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how this works. We're gonna go ahead and invade 2. Discard a monster. Play a crystal. Discard a monster. Play a crystal. We're gonna go ahead and use the strategy Gravity Beam and have them discard. So for them, if I'm sitting in this situation, I'm probably going to hold on to the oxygen destroyer, because if I can't counter, I can at least push this, the SpaceGodzilla back. So I think... How many monsters do I have in... Okay. So we're going to go ahead and toss that, and toss this. Those two. Leaving that and this as options for next turn. And then I will go ahead as SpaceGodzilla, play counterattack. And the main. Reveal 2 monsters. So this is now going to be online. Almost. We've got 7 in there now. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 in there now. Got 2 of them. This guy's at 9. Well, rather than... Oh, but it's so tempting. Three rank 3 or lowers get destroyed. If I invade 2 with this, I get a monster back, but I don't get the counter. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play the battle card. Secure our counter. There's really none of the ideal things, but we are going to go ahead and also invade with one of these 23s, as bad as that may feel, because it's so much better for us to get rid of 3 crystals. And by us, I mean the Ghidorah player. Alright, now we will move to... Oh, that's right, and their threat went down. Alright, move to the counter step, because now we will be able to counter them. And we are going to get back... We've only got 11,000, but they won't be able to do... They won't be able to counter us, so... Let's go ahead and add a rank 2 back to our hand. Oh, and as it turns out, we got a rank 3. Alright, SpaceGodzilla's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a lot more names in there. Alright, so... Gonna have to crush that one. I'm gonna go ahead and invade 2, generating 2 crystals. Going to play that to protect them. I will rage with these 3. And then we'll end our turn. Alright, for Ghidorah, they're now in 7. I could get a second one out. But I do want to stack, so we are going to play a monster. Ah, unfortunate Mills. That's right, we're gonna get these guys back. Let's put one here, and let's put one here. Do I save this for later? Oh, with those two coming out, I can't get the, I can't get this one. I would have been able to if I had the... Oh, hold on. I actually still can. Let's see. So we will go ahead and play this battle card. Put it in zone 1. And then we will go ahead and... We don't even need to play the Dorat, but we will play Dorat into zone 4. All right. And now we've got enough counter power so that that 2 is going down. No point in invading with those crystals protected, so we will go ahead and move to counter step. And they're going to generate 2 more crystals. Got a Godzilla Earth now, and they're going to end up in 7. So let's put our crystals into 7 and 6. Ah, we have our own. Oh. No strategies there. I do have to hit 26. So we're going to go ahead and play that guy. Have to get 8,000 more. Well, as it turns out, that will get me there. Gain a rage there, and I'm going to destroy that Dorat. Now they have to choose one. They want to leave that one in, they'll grab that 1,000 year. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, do I? I'll need to invade one so I can get rid of that that one Ghidorah. Invade one using this. Play that to get rid of that. I'll be down to 27. Counter. Alright, and now... Do I have... Oh, I do have. Look at that one. It destroys battle cards. Do I want to test that out? Could be fun. So I've got a whole bunch of Dorats. I don't actually have any of those underneath, so I've only got one. I will actually have more if I play this down and invade twice. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have fun with this, this one. Oh, wait, cancel that. We're going to invade with this. That doesn't give us the one invading effect. So here's the conundrum. Actually, I can just play that. But I do want to get it back. So we're going to Play a battle. Play a battle. Gain rage. Now the big question is, do I play this and invade with the other one? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just have fun with it. We'll play that, and we will invade with this. So we'll first get the mills. I can destroy a crystal using that, so we'll destroy that one. Oh good, I can destroy 2 crystals. Get back... I think I want to have one of these in my hand. And now I can play this guy to zone 1, which will get us a counter against the SpaceGodzilla. Oh, they're gonna move it. Alright, so we're gonna move this guy here. Dorad is gonna give us that one. Oh boy. Well, now we have reached the point where we can do those counterattacks all we want. We're gonna play a strategy first. Make them discard down to 3. Keep the oxygen destroyer. Don't need that one. In the event that they invade, I want to be able to have that. So I guess we'll do those 2. All right, now for the fun with SpaceGodzilla. Do I do I invade 1? Or do I just go with what I've got? So I can actually just rage. Crystal, crystal. Rage, crystal, crystal. Maybe shouldn't have gotten rid of one of those. Oh well. The only 2 I have. Rage again. Crystal, crystal. Rage 1 final time. Crystal, crystal. And the goal here is to basically just win with a counterattack victory. Although I suppose having this would have been really useful to protect my crystals, but I've got lots of rage, so even if they blow up the board, I might be okay. Sending them to their 4th form is pretty scary, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so they won't quite have 7 yet. Alright. So we will go ahead and end the main phase, move to the counter with enough to counter them. They are lowering the ranks of all of our stuff, though. We are in 6. Okay. Is the Ghidorah player. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, well, so then we go ahead and we play a monster. And we will get back both of those. Now, when we invade, since we've got 7 underneath, do we make them discard their cards? Do we reduce their rage? Reducing it to nothing. Can't play either one of those yet, so it's possible countering isn't really what I want to do. I want to destroy their field, so they have to... Destroying their field and making them discard down to 2 cards is probably the best option for me. And so the question becomes, do I do it with this King Ghidorah, or do I go with the GAM? I think we will do it with the King Ghidorah. Invade 2. 1,000 year. We're going to make them... Oh, we're going to make ourselves discard 2. I forgot to rage out. Whoops. So would it be better at this point, since I forgot to do that, to have us reduce our rage? So that he's at... No. We want to discard 2. So with this one... 1, 2, 3. Then I've got to be able to survive against... Oh, I'm going to destroy all their stuff, though. So... 1, 2, 3. Confirm, and then we're going to destroy all battle cards of both players. End the main phase. And in this situation, I believe it's just the King Ghidorah player was careless. Ooh, but no. King Ghidorah player survives. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Rage, crystal, crystal, rage, crystal, crystal, rage, crystal, crystal. And unfortunately, even if I play God of Destruction's counterattack, I cannot counter them. So we will end our main phase there and set ourselves up for a potential win next turn. Alright. So 39. Can they get it? Oxygen Destroyer. This is why you keep it in your hand. Okay. So we will invade 1, but we're not going to use... I want to play both of those too. So... put that one there. Put this one here. They're not going to have empty things, so that guy does me no good. Well, he does have a higher base threat. So we will invade one. I can't invade. I can't invade to activate my thing. Ugh. We are going to destroy 3 the opponent's rank 4 lowers. We are going to go there. Get back. King Ghidorahs. We'll rage. And then we'll hope they don't have a 2-step. Because we can't reduce their rage by 1 to use that oxygen destroyer. Oh my goodness. SpaceGodzilla also falters. So unless SpaceGodzilla is able to counter this Ghidorah, it's kind of over. So we'll rage, generate crystals everywhere. It's now at 62. Well, 57. 67. All right. SpaceGodzilla got there. Now I want to try it against... Really don't know what Ian will be using for the Baragon deck, so I'm going to use a build that I've come across on the Discord. And we'll try playing against that. Alright. They can only play rank 5 or lower, so I can go ahead and invade with this 2-step without any worries. I think I'm going to hold on to that oxygen destroyer though, so we will discard... two cards for crystal tokens. I will gain a rage off of that one. And then next turn, we will be able to use our counterattack. Let's go ahead and end the main phase. We've got another counterattack set up. Okay, Baragon player has things in 5. They need to be in 3, but they can do that. Now that they're in 3, they can push their opponent into 5. Gain a couple rage there. Alright, we're going to play this battle card. Here. Discard a 5+ rank battle card to search for a space beam. Sadly, this will not come back, but this space beam is going to make SpaceGodzilla very sad next turn. Alright. And the main phase, SpaceGodzilla's turn. Alright, I've got 2 destructions. So I think I'm actually already in 5, but I need to get one more. I definitely want to play this because they've got a guy there. I've seen that they've searched up this space beam which will destroy my things. So let's invade with a monster. And we will, ironically enough, discard a monster to generate a crystal. We'll play the strategy. Oh, I suppose actually I didn't have to invade because it was reduced. Oh well. It is what it is now. And then we will play this strategy, and we will get the counterattack on them there. They go here. I like to stack, so I'm going to go ahead and stack. Yeah. Alright. Yashiori. Only have one in there. That's not going to do much good. But they're in 7. Both of these can come down. They've only got 8,000. Alright. Play that to push them up. We're not going to play the space beam since they've got this Godzilla and Sun. But we will go ahead and play these 2 battle cards. And we will rage with this one. And now moving to the counter step. There is enough. Oh, that's pretty excellent, actually. Let's go ahead and invade with that, creating those crystals. We can again play this. We can, in fact, play that for 20,000 counter power, counter them to 3, and then we will gain rage with that. We're getting a lot closer to using our 23 Duras. End main phase. They have been countered. They've got put 2 under, reduce that rage. There's now a stack of 5 under here where if we can get one more rank 3 played. There we go. Then, oh, those are both online, so counter power is already where we need it to be. Alright, we're gonna rage with both of those. They're gonna get pushed back, so we are going to use this strategy to move them up into 7 just to crush one of their crystals. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Oddly enough, I think I just want to invade using this. And we'll go ahead and play another monster over top. Don't have any rage to reduce, but that just guarantees the stack for the rank 4, the big rank 4. Alright. End main, counter that. Generate 2 crystals. Put those there. Got to get to 34. They're now in 7. with 3 rage. This does not do me much good, so I'm going to use it to invade 1. Gain rage, I can destroy that one. Then we'll play this strategy card. Definitely don't need one of those. I think I want to keep the monster X. So I think... they don't have enough power showing to actually counter, so I want to hold on to that one. We'll go ahead and discard this Yashiori. So the next Yashiori we draw will be active. Or, you know what if we just discard both of those? Now the Yashiori is active either way. Alright. 34, that's 18. This is now at 9. I need one more. Play that there. Play this here. I could create one more token, but it would just get trampled on, so we'll just gain a rage. And then... oh, end the main phase in a precarious place. Alright, they do have a 2-step. Yeah, so... destroy 2 rank 6s or lower. We'll get rid of this one and this one. And then we just invade for victory using the Yashiori. Alright, well... I want to try this one. But perhaps we will, I'll have to try that next time, I think. Alright, well, thanks for watching.